Well, hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenadol Briscoe, coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri. That's right, today is Tuesday, May the 19th, 2020, and I got some Facebook pokes going out to Melissa Holtz and Amanda Sue Little. These are my pokepoos. These are the people who have poked me, and I am returning pokes now. I have poked them back several times, but today we're doing it online, on the air. Poke them back. Anyway, it's 68 degrees out there right now, and well, that brings us on up to the weather forecast, who is going to be brought to us today by Family First Home Healthcare. Yep, that's Family First Home Healthcare LLC. Over at, you can contact them on the web at Family First, that's Family 1STHHC.com. That's FamilyFirstHomeHealthcare.com. Or if you want to go to the Gmail account, it'll be the same, Family First Home Healthcare at gmail.com. Either way, you can send them a application so that you can come over and work for me. That's right. Somebody needs to get me up out of bed in the morning or sometime during the day so that I can come out and play in the sunshine. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Well, now, yeah, you can also call them on their on the telephone at 636-734-9802. They're located at Westport Plaza, Suite 600, St. Louis, Missouri, 63146. Alrighty then, that there is Family First Home Healthcare LLC. Alright, tonight's weather forecast is overcast with slight chances of rain showers, lows around 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Wednesday, May the 20th, cloudy, slight chances of rain showers, highs near 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds north or east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy early with partly cloudy clearing expected later on in the evening towards nighttime, and then lows near 55 degrees Fahrenheit overnight, with winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then how about Thursday? Thursday? Well, how about it? I'm glad you asked. Thursday, May the 21st, more clouds and then some sunshine. Highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit and winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as you look at this map behind, oh, well, there ain't no map behind me. Anyway, partly cloudy skies overnight, lows around 56 degrees Fahrenheit, winds also east to southeast. So we're going to do a switch swap. We were going east to northeast, now we're going to go east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So you know what? I'll bet the temperatures start to rise. Friday, May the 22nd. Partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Highs around 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And did you see that? I predicted a weather temperature increase, and look, sure enough, went from 71 degrees Thursday, and it'll be 78 degrees on Friday. Winds coming out of the south generally do that for us, don't you know? Anyway, variable clouds with thunderstorms, especially overnight. Lows around 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then Saturday, May the 23rd. That's right, AM thunderstorms. Yes, scattered thunderstorms in the morning, mostly cloudy skies later on, and then highs around 86 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Variable clouds with a slight chance of thunderstorms overnight. Lows around 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds coming directly out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. And then, how about Sunday? That's right, Sunday, May 24th for our final day of the 5-day forecast. Scattered thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. Highs around 85 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 50%. Variable cloudiness with scattered thunderstorms, lows around 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. And so that wraps up your 5-day weather forecast brought to you by Family First Home Health Care. That's right, Family First Home Health Care, LLC. All right, and don't forget to contact them so you can come and take care of me. Alrighty, then. Okay, let's see. Stories. I got to tell a story. There's a story I've been meaning to tell because, well, it's been cooking back there for a while and it's starting to smell. Oh, it's a good old story. I'm telling you true. It's something that happened to me way back before I went to school. I remember because I used to be a little bitty brat and I used to stay at home with my mummy so that she could pack. Yeah, well, she used to sell uh bras. Yep, that's right. Correct it is. She used to sell Penny Rich brand bras, and these were the increase your size type. Well, we would go to these people's houses. Well, the one house I remember the best. Boy. I was a little bitty kid back then, and boy, I tell you what, there was something at that house that reminded me of a grown-up man. It was Tupperware. Yep, the first time I ever saw Tupperware in my life, and it was these little animals, the zoo animals. Yes, sir, I had me an elephant because, well, my mama sold her some bras and she sold us some Tupperware, and we made out pretty well even. We did. Yes, we did. Anyway, those bras do not exist anymore, so I'm sorry for you folks that don't have much on the upper chest there that want to grow it naturally. Because they did. I know they did because, well, I remember one gal increasing size three sizes in 2 weeks. She took it literally on how you're supposed to wear the thing and how you're supposed to adjust it. And boy. Anyway, that's beside the point, neither here nor there. It was my Tupperware animals, my elephant, my giraffe, and what else did I have? I had an elephant and a giraffe. I remember those two. And I can't remember what the other one was. A lion, maybe? Could have been a lion. But I definitely remember the elephant and the giraffe. And those two were my Tupperware and my Tupperware jungle. Anyway, that's what I remembered. It just kind of popped up into my head. I don't know. These things just pop up from time to time. Things that I remember from way back before I was in school. Poopy doopy doo. I probably had a full diaper that day too. I have no idea. I was a good kid. I came out potty trained. Yeah, came out potty trained. There was no training at all. All right. I don't think any of us did. But hey, I can always say I did because I don't remember whether I did or not. I don't remember having to train. I just think I was that good. Maybe not. I don't know. You got me on the spot. You ask me about it later on, and I'll tell you it's true. I don't remember, that's for sure. Nothing like that. I do remember there are things that you don't remember in your life, and then there's the things that you do remember. I remember, it's like I can't recollect the day I was first kicked by a horse, but I do recollect the first time I heard the most beautiful voice in the world. Well, I was in kindergarten class and Laurie Adler, she looked up at me and she said, "Hi, my name's Laurie." And I said, "My name is Shenandoah." Nope. All right, anyway. That was Laurie Adler. She ain't out here on Facebook. No siree, Bob. She's over at the hospital where she works. I don't know if she's working right now. I mean, I have no idea. I have not. The only time I ever get to see Laurie is whenever I go into the hospital for my brother, when he's over there visiting, and then I can roll around and go and visit peoples, paintball. Ever seen that movie? That's right, right fresh out of no, not True Grit, no siree, right out of Oh yeah, I know y'all out there yelling at me. It's. Well, yell a little louder. Maybe I can get it. It is. You can watch it every other day. Mr. McClintock. McClintock. That's what it is, McClintock. Unless you're the female half of that family, and then it's McClintick, not McClintock. All right. Anyway, that there's a John Wayne movie. Oh, well, yeah, it is. And it wasn't him that was talking when he said, "People, people, people." Any hoot nanny. You could probably watch it 5, 6 times a month on Grit TV, which is, I spend a lot of time on Grit. I like Grit. Grit is a good old country cowboy movie. And my caregiver every day, she has to mention that only old people watch them old Western channels. Why don't you watch some other channels? And I'm like, well, Grit's the only one I can sleep to. And she's like, what? What do you mean? Well, I mean that if it's something I've seen before, I can sleep through it and not worry about missing any of it. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Alrighty then, what do we gotta go today? I was told yesterday not to sing anymore, and I had a very eloquent person, very eloquent, and I appreciated the eloquency of his comment. Now, I told you I wasn't going to stop singing just because somebody said not to, or not to, but didn't say anything. Just said that my, not articulation of the birds? I don't know. I don't remember how exactly it went, but it was very good. I tell you that much. If I could be so eloquent, I would trade it in a heartbeat. I'm just not the most eloquent person in the world. I speak what I spoke, and I didn't choke. That's what I'm telling you. The words came out of my mouth. Can you see the words coming out of my mouth? Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna sing. I don't care. No, I won't sing. I won't sing it. I'll talk it. Yeah, that's what I done to him last time. He said, "Yeah, I love you, bro, but don't sing. You can't sing worth a poop." Not the other guy, not the eloquent guy, the other guy. He always said that. He's always said that to me. But and that's what I told him. I said, "Oh, okay, I won't sing." But I talked them songs, and I talked 3 or 4 of them, and the next day he said, "Sing." Oh, yeah, he said sing. Sing a song. Because there are songs that you can talk that just don't sound right. There was an Elvis song I was going to do today. Ba-doop. That's not Elvis, is it? What was that song? It was a song. It was an Elvis song. It was something that he had. It was a song that he did sing. Song lyrics, Elvis Presley. A to Z. Those are my favorite place to go. A to Z's lyrics. Elvis Australia. Official Elvis Presley fan club. Well, that's not where I was wanting to go. I was wanting to go to A to Z music. Elvis Presley lyrics, A to Z. Elvis song base. Song database. Well, a hunk of burning love. That wasn't it. Almost always in love. Amazing grace. Oh, I'm ready. Am I ready? An American trilogy. And I love you so. And the grass won't pay no mind. An evening prayer, angel. Angel in the morning, do you love me? Can't think of what it was. I remember there was a girl that sang it on the YouTube. Maybe I'll just go to that and find it that way. You YouTube. Let's go to the YouTube broadcast. Okay, that one done. I Wish You Love. That's the guitar player girl. Summer Talent, Millionaire's Dream. Yeah, no, I'm not. Fly Me to the Moon. Okay, and then after flying to the moon, then uh, fly me to the moon. Set your heart on clover. Over and over and over. Fly me to the moon. Well, I'm not finding what I'm looking for. 'Cause Fly Me to the Moon is not her. I mean, it's not the song that I was looking for, you know? Yeah, skips the head. But it wasn't Fly Me to the Moon that I wanted to hear. It was What's Her Goop. And she had sang the other one. She's good with that Fly Me to the Moon thing. But that's not what I was looking for. Let's see. What else is there? Recently watched. How about it? How about something recently watched? How about something recently watched? Can't help falling in love. There it is. Right there. Because I can't help falling in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Song lyrics, can't help falling in love. Smell Elvis Presley, there you go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help, if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are different, are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be, so take my hand and take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love, for I can't help falling in love with you. All right. There's a little Elvis Presley for you. Can't do that because if I do that, the headphone slides off my ear, and then you can't hear a word I'm saying, and then I got to try to push it back on without pushing it off. Well, that's as close as we're going to get. That's as close as we're going to getting her back on there. No do promises. I tell you that, my friends. Welcome to the show that never ends, never ends. Sometimes I feel that way. I've been doing this show for some odd 7 years now. Before this year, it was called Hello and How Are You? And that's why I always introduce the song with that phrase, Hello, and how are ya? And that's YA exclamation point. So if you want versions of this show from way, 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 way back in the beginning, back when I was, well, I guess I would have been in my 30s at that point in time. Is that right? Yeah. I guess I'd have been in my 30s or maybe 40s. 7 years? Yeah, I'd have been in my 40s. Anywho, that would have been those. Some of them back there got some real stories about my bowel routine and how I took care, how I trained people to come in and take care of me daily. And these things are important stuff because well, it's not a bad thing to know what you're getting into whenever you do come into a situation like I'm sure the rest y'all are out there thinking and contemplating. I think I might just like him enough to go ahead and sign up with Family First Home Care, LLC. That's right. Because if I sign up with Family First Home Care, Home Health Care, I will possibly get to go and take care of Shenandoah Briscoe. Because, well, I'm telling you, all their people live out in Illinois, and, well, I know it's a long trip to drive, but you get to deal with me all day long, which has got to make you happy, happy, happy. I'm like this all day. I try not to get depressed because, well, what use is it for a a dude in a chair like myself to be depressed? Ask anybody what knows me that I don't depress easy. Now, there and again, every great now and again, I will lose my temper. Not very often, I tell you. My current roommate, who has been here for, some odd 13, 14 years maybe, I think I've lost my temper with her 5 times. 14 years, 5 times, I think. Somewhere along there. And she'll verify that. She ain't gonna come over in front of no computers, in front of no cameras. Every now and again, you'll see her sneaking by, past me, behind me, for whatever purpose I don't know, to go to the back bedroom back there, where the bedrooms are in the back part of the house, back that way, but not over that way. I'm not pointing with my elbow. I'm pointing with my hand behind my neck. That way. Behind me, the hallway back there, and just down the hall, there's 2 bedrooms and a bath back there. Well, two bedrooms and 2 baths. One of them's mine. It's got a roll-in shower in it. Get to come in, take me, shower and everything. Boy, it's a precious world, precious world. But if I get wet, I can't stand it. Help me. You've gotten me wet, you wicked girl, you wicked girl. Oh, sorry. Another movie line. Okay, let's see. What time do we got going here? Wow, we're already at 23 minutes. Well, it looks like story time. Story time for the kids. Bring them on. Bring them on. Let's find something. Let's find something from the Library of Congress. Let's find a story for children in the Library of Congress. Well, it's taking its own sweet time about lining up and getting ready. And I don't know why, but it's kind of slow. This says it's not secure. Boy. That's all right. I don't care. It says it's a read.gov for kids. So anyway, the exquisite corpse. Yuck. But then again, I guess that couldn't be any worse than Aesop's fables that I've been reading along, Aesop's fables, Aesop's fables. I don't want no Aesop's fables. I declare there's gotta be more. I declare there's more in here. I got dibbit and dab and bow, baba doo bab boom, baba dow dow dow. I guess I could read a couple more of Aesop's fables. Aesop's for children. The Aesop for children's book. Let's start the book again. We started the book yesterday, and we started the book again. The frog and the ox and the stopped. Stomp down on the frog. The plane tree. Oh, I remember the plane tree. You remember the plane tree? That was the one about the tree. That was also plain while the two men were sitting under it. But then the tree spoke up and started talking for himself, and he said, "Now wait just a minute. Where did you come from, and why did you come over to me, this just here plain tree?" "Well, you came over to me for the shade that I have provided for you. Now, is that just plain or what?" "That there's not plain." "How about the heron?" "We'll try the heron." A heron was walking steadily along the bank of a stream, his eyes on the clear water, and his long neck and pointed bill ready to snap up a little morsel for his breakfast. The clear water swarmed with fish, but Master Heron was hard to please that morning. "No small fry for me," he said. "Such a scanty fare is not fit for a herring." So now a fine young perch swam near. "No, indeed," said the heron, "I wouldn't even trouble to open my beak for anything like that." As the sun rose, the fish left and the shallow water near the shore, and swam below into the cooler depths towards the middle. The heron saw no more fish, and very glad was he at least to breakfast on a tiny snail. So there you go. Do not be too hard to suit, or you may have to be content with the worst or with nothing at all. So there you go. That was Aesop's Say Balls. Let's go back. I don't want to go that way. I want to go back to the two goats. Let's read about two goats, okay? Because they look like billy goats. Billy, billy, goat, goat. Billy, billy, goat. Two goats frisking gaily on the rock steeps of a mountain valley. On the rock steeps of a mountain valley. Chanced to meet, one on each side of a deep chasm, through which above poured a mighty mountain torrent. The trunk of a tree had fallen from and formed the only means of crossing the chasm, and on this not even two squirrels could have passed each other in safety. The narrow path would have made the bravest tremble. Not so our goats, though. Their pride would not permit either to stand aside for the other. One set her foot on the log, the other did likewise, and in the middle they met horn to horn. Neither would give way, and so they both fell to be swept away by the roaring torrents below. See, these things are scary, bad stuff. Everything in it. Yeah, somebody gets killed. It is better to yield than to come to misfortune through stubbornness. How about the wild boar and the fox? Of course, something's going to get et. Inky, inky, winky, pink. A wild boar was sharpening his tusks busily against the stump of a tree, when a fox happened by. Now the fox was always looking for a chance to make fun of his neighbors, so he made a great show of looking anxiously about, as if in fear of some hidden enemy. But the boar kept right on with his work. "Why are you doing that?" asked the fox at last, with a grin. "There isn't any danger that I can see." "True enough," replied the boar, "but when danger does come, there will not be time for such work as this. My weapons will have to be ready for use of them, or I shall suffer for it." "Oh, true enough," replied the boar. Whoops. Why are you doing that? Da da da. There isn't any danger that I can see. True enough, replied the boar. Okay. Well, for my work, my weapons will have to be ready for use of them, or I shall suffer for it. Well, that was the end of it. Preparedness for war is the best guarantee of peace. Why, that there's political. That's a political one. There's the heron again. The fox and the stork. Well, there's the fox and the stork, and they're sitting along. Anyway, that's just it. We're just gonna go ahead and do our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. So, thank you for tuning in to the Library from Congress Children's Story Moment. I hope you guys got a chance to rest and relaxation with these death stories that I'm telling. Didn't mean for them to be death stories, but Aesop, apparently he's along with the Brothers Grimm. The Brothers Grimm. Horrible, 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 horrible stories. They're the ones that wrote all the whatchamacallits, the fairy tales and whatnot. Yep, it was the Brothers Grimm. Oh, today we are getting ready to the Bible with Briscoe. Yes, brought to you by none other than it would be the Bible with Briscoe. This is the Daily Bread portion of the program, brought to you by none other than the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, it's a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year on the internet, hosted by your messenger of God, Shen Briscoe. The Bible with Briscoe 2020. Look it up and enjoy. Today we're on day 140, I think. But any hoot nanny, neither here nor there. Today's itchy tongue. Today's devotion, where choices lead. That's right, where choices lead. And we're going to do Psalm 100. Psalm 100? No, Psalm 1. Right out of the top of the book, the whole Psalm. Psalm 1. Alrighty, here we go. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yield its fruits in season, and whose leaf does not wither whenever they do prosper, whatever they prosper. Not so the wicked, though, and not they are like shaft that the wild wind will blow away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, or sinner in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. And there you have it. That there is today's portion of the Daily Bread. Alrighty. Oh, speaking of the Daily Bread and who it was brought to you by, the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The parts that are being covered today, the scriptures for today in the Bible with Briscoe will be 1 Chronicles 7 through 9 and John 6:22 through 47. Alrighty then, that concludes it, and that does it, and that's it for me, my friends. So I've got one more song for you. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's the time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's the time to go. I said, I hate to leave you, but I really must. Go now. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here has been your friend, Shenandoah Briscoe, saying, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.